Sacrificers is a dark science fiction tale that takes place in this harmonious, futuristic world. But the harmony is all an illusion. It's maintained by these families or family that has had this practice of claiming a child from every family to maintain peace on the planet. And as the story begins, we open on this one family who's preparing to render their sacrifice to the lords of this planet. And it's really a heart-wrenching, it's hard to read, even if you brace for it. So just be ready. This is sometimes in some places there's abuse, and there's some stuff that just kind of like, if it were a movie, it would be hard to watch. In this case, it's just hard to take. And it's a really well done scene, and the whole book is really well done as far as that goes. But focusing on that scene, I think it was necessary to just show the cruelty and the things that the emotions from one end to another that these families go through when having to give up these children to be a sacrifice. We also look in on one of the children of one of the elites, and she's a young woman who's just turning 18 and feels like her voice is not being heard by her father, who it seems like is one of the most powerful patriarchs of those powerful families. I wasn't sure what to expect, having read the free comic book day version of The Sacrificers, and I was pleasantly surprised to find that, even though the teaser FCBD book gave me some idea of what was to expect, like, for instance, the fantastic artwork that's contained by Max Fumera, but it didn't give away anything as far as issue number 1 goes, and there was still a lot of surprises when I started reading it. And I can say that everyone shines in the production of this book, from Rick Remender to the art of Max Fumera, and the lettering is great. The design of the book from Erica Schnatz. Books that have designers, I guess it's worth having a designer, because in this case, it really pays off. This book is just, it is beautiful from beginning to end, and the art is paired perfectly with the story. And to me, it's like you're reading some kind of a film production. That's the way I read a lot of comics, and this just flowed like that so well. I liked it a lot. In the back matter, Remender talks about how he is a huge admirer of the director David Lynch. And he really got my attention there, because I am also a fan of Lynch's work. And his point being that Lynch is the kind of director who just puts it out there and lets the audience figure it out, and has confidence in the fact that they'll come to their own conclusions. And even if different people come to different conclusions, so what? That's open. Everything is open to different interpretations. Now, I think sometimes, personally speaking, it's the only way I can speak, is that works, and sometimes it does not. Sometimes I'm left to my own devices, and I don't like a book that does that. I want my hand held a little bit more, but sometimes it's perfect when the work is paired together, when the visuals and the story just come together like this. This is really this is top-notch storytelling right here. I cannot recommend The Sacrificers enough, and yeah, I'll be on board with this going forward. So that's going to do it for this Indie Comics review. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you know when I'm making my next video. So until next time, see you guys in the funny papers. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.